On May 13th, 2025, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim made a visit to Russia. It didn't make huge headlines in the West, but it could mark a turning point in Asia's economic diplomacy. This year, Malaysia holds the chairmanship of ASEAN, giving it a unique platform to lead the region's external relations. And this visit to Moscow signals something deeper, a growing effort by Southeast Asia to explore new opportunities outside the Western-dominated global system. In this video, we'll explore Russia's untapped economic potential, how China is already ahead in engaging Moscow, and how Malaysia, as ASEAN Chair, could play a pivotal role in shaping Asia's next big economic shift.
Why would Malaysia want to work with a country under heavy sanctions? So let's take a closer look.
Despite years of Western sanctions, Russia remains a powerful economic player, just not in the traditional sense. Russia has the largest natural gas reserves in the world. It's a top exporter of oil, coal, wheat, fertilizer, and metals, and it sits at the center of Eurasia, making it a crucial connector between China, Europe, and Central Asia. While sanctions have limited its financial systems and tech imports, they've also forced Moscow to turn eastward, creating new economic ties with Asia, including China, India, and now Southeast Asia. These sanctions didn't shut Russia down, they just redirected its focus.
Of course, Malaysia is not the first country to engage with Russia. In fact, China did that many years ago, and they imported so much oil and gas products and other products from Russia at much competitive prices. So let's take a look at how China engaged Russia.
China saw opportunity where others saw isolation. Today, China-Russia trade is booming. China buys more Russian oil, gas, and coal, often at lower prices. And most critically, trade is increasingly settled in yuan and rubles, not US dollars. China is not just buying resources, it's building influence. And it's making sure that Russia stays connected to the rest of Asia through railroads, pipelines, and trade corridors. This year, Malaysia is the ASEAN Chair of 2025. And that gives Prime Minister Anwar a powerful voice in shaping the region's agenda. His visit to Russia isn't just about Malaysia. It could open the door for ASEAN-Russia cooperation on a much larger scale. Energy and food security, Russia is rich in resources. ASEAN countries could benefit from more stable, affordable access to oil, gas, wheat, and fertilizers. Multipolar diplomacy, ASEAN has long avoided choosing sides. Closer ties with Russia allow the region to maintain strategic neutrality while exploring new markets. Infrastructure and education, Russia has deep expertise in engineering, aviation, and defense. Countries like Malaysia and Indonesia could tap into this for joint R&D, scholarships, and tech transfer. By positioning ASEAN as a bridge between East and West, Malaysia can turn its chairmanship into real diplomatic leverage. Russia isn't just looking eastward for survival, it's looking to redefine its global role. As China builds out its Belt and Road roads, Russia sees itself as the land bridge between Asia and Europe. Engaging Southeast Asia means access to young, growing markets, new demand for energy and industrial exports, and a chance to show that Russia still matters on the global economic stage. Malaysia's outreach may encourage other ASEAN nations to rethink how they engage with Russia, especially in trade, agriculture, education, and transportation.
ASEAN future can't be decided by just one superpower. In fact, they need to work together with all superpowers and maintain strategic neutrality to all existing sides, so that ASEAN will not choose sides and choose their own path for their own development, for the betterment of the entire region.
Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's visit to Russia on May 13th was more than diplomacy. It reflects a broader shift in Asia's economic landscape, where countries are quietly reshaping alliances, rethinking supply chains, and preparing for a more multipolar world. And as ASEAN Chair, Malaysia now has a unique chance to lead the way, balancing between East and West while building stronger, independent partnerships that serve the region's long-term future. If you're interested in how travel, economics, and geopolitics connect across Asia, don't forget to follow the channel for more stories like this.